Enzo Maresca is now going above and below football strategies to make sure his time at Chelsea as the head coach goes perfectly as planned. This man is now inventing new methods to avoid injuries. Yes, guys, welcome back to KMV, the #1 Chelsea fan. It has been quiet at Chelsea for the past 1 week as the Nation League is ongoing, and Chelsea players who are involved with their countries playing these international competitions have been doing massively well. Nkunku scored with France. Mudryk scored the only goal to see Ukraine defeat Georgia, and Nicholas Jackson, the almighty Jackson, scored his first Senegal goal. That was a good goal from Jackson, the last game Senegal played. And honestly with you, these are the kind of things we aim to see from Chelsea players, not only at Chelsea, but on international duties. You could see Cole Palmer doing the needful. You could see Cole, like these guys, they are making us to believe there is something which we still need to see at the club. And Maresca, who is our head coach, and Enzo Maresca alongside his staffs are not showing any signs of slowing down. The improvement at Chelsea has been massive ever since this coach took over Chelsea, not only on the pitch, but as well the injury department. I will put it this way, the injury department. You could see Chelsea struggling throughout last season due to injuries. But this season, Maresca is aiming to tarnish away injury records at Chelsea. Like, he is looking for a way whereby those players can play a full season without getting injuries. Now, Maresca said something about Wesley Fofana, which I'm going to read out loud so you guys will understand what I'm actually trying to say. According to this reporter, he said Enzo Maresca has fallen in love with Wesley Fofana. To avoid any injury relapse, the Italian coach has even agreed with his staff to only play him 1 game per week until 2025. Wow, I'm impressed. You know, when things like this begin to happen in a club where people thought that club was a dead club, then you should realize revival and resurrection is at the door knocking. Yes. Clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Man U, Manchester City, they should just be enjoying this moment as Chelsea are preparing. I'm telling you, Maresca is not only aiming to go out there and start winning games, he is making sure to prepare his players for future. This is Wesley, who was injured literally throughout last season. We did not see Wesley playing for Chelsea. And so far this season, this guy has been one of the main center-backs at Chelsea. He has been one of the main defenders so far at Chelsea. He's pairing alongside Cole. It's unbreakable. It's undefeatable. These two guys are massively good at that defense. And Maresca is now inventing a method that could see Wesley not getting injured by only giving him 1 game per week. Isn't this good reasoning? Isn't this proper? What else do you expect from a coach? You know, Maresca is really good. I will give him accolades. This man, honestly, he is giving me hope. He is giving me confidence. He is making me to believe there is something in this our squad. He is giving me that anxiety to watch Chelsea again whenever we are playing. These are the things we should be expecting. Not going out there playing players when it's not even necessary. See how he literally separated Chelsea first team from B team. And now those guys have to rest and play only during weekends. Conference League team, they are ready as well. They are putting on the effort to get into the first team. And the first team players as well, they are not showing any signs of slowing down. They are making sure they get their spot properly. They make their mark on that first team squad, which is good. The competition at Chelsea right now, I love it. And Maresca is all to be praised for such competition. We did not have such competition under Pochettino. It was like, who plays well will play. It was like Pochettino had some players who he will prefer to play them over the players who were in form in a particular game. And we all wondered why. But so far with Maresca, those guys who you expect them to play, you will see them. playing. Those guys who you wanted them to be on that starting 11, you will see them there. Perfect. And honestly, it's just so good. It has been so amazing with Maresca this season. Like, ever since this season started, I have nothing bad to talk against Maresca, and I hope we can keep up with such momentum. Now, a rumor popped up about Cole Palmer. Palmer has been trending so far. This guy, I don't even know what to say again, but this one got my attention. This guy said, with Al Nassr preparing a move for Kevin De Bruyne next year, Man City sees Cole Palmer as a ready-made replacement. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you Palmer will leave Chelsea. I'm not telling you I want Palmer to leave Chelsea. I'm not in support if Palmer wants to leave Chelsea. But at the same time, if we cannot get European competitions, Champions League, Premier League contenders, Europa League, Club World Cup, all these competitions that matters a lot, if we are not involved with them, if we keep on being top 6, top 8, top 5, if we keep on playing Conference League, then don't expect players like Palmer and some talents in this squad at the moment, don't expect them to stay. Also, Eric William Gallas came out, the former Chelsea legend who is not recognized as a Chelsea legend. He came out on a podcast and said that he will not be surprised to see Cole Palmer leave Chelsea if Chelsea are not winning trophies. Maybe a perfect club for Cole Palmer to win trophies actually is Barcelona. This is what our former defender Gallas had to say about Chelsea and Cole Palmer. And some Chelsea fans have been angrily replying this guy. They were like, who is he? He's not even a Chelsea legend. We don't recognize him. His opinion doesn't matter. This, that, and that. And honestly, to me, what Gallas said, there are facts in his words. There are truth in his words. You get? First, Chelsea and Man City for Cole Palmer, it's not happening. Let's be sincere to ourselves. It will never happen. These are impossible missions. Even if Man City brings 250 million pounds plus Haaland, plus Guardiola, plus Henderson, Palmer is still going nowhere. This one should be setting first of all. Now, looking on the aspect of Cole Palmer, leaving Chelsea if Chelsea are not winning trophies, don't you think this guy, Gallas, had a point in what he said? Do you think a player like Palmer will keep staying at Chelsea maybe for 3, 4, 5 years without winning any trophies? If you are in Palmer's shoe, will you stay? These are the questions you should be asking before going out there to angrily reply Gallas, because he betrayed Chelsea, because he said he will purposely score an own goal against Chelsea if Chelsea doesn't allow him to leave. These were the things that happened before Gallas had to leave Chelsea and join rival. Who is that? I think I've forgotten. But this was Gallas. He's a Chelsea legend. He said this. I would love to know your opinion. I would love to know your correction, your contribution. And most importantly, please don't forget to click that subscription button, because I am #1 Chelsea fan.